Afternoon baseball here. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. The longer he's pitched, he has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fouled off. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and one strike. 0-1 count. The pitch. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself two outs. Now at the plate, Torres. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Liner in there for a base hit. Giancarlos Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with it.
And that one is gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher,
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now new inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. One strike now from Cole. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And boy, that went south in a hurry as they'll put the tag on him, and he's gone here leading off the inning.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The third baseman.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Greinke's ready. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, one man out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Astros ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This is in the air out to right. Tucker is there, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The batter, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Throw won't get him.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Abreu, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He'll swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open.
Leading off for the Astros.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is line to left. That gets down. And the inning continues. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-1 game.
The bat, number 44.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
1-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Astros pick. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tucker is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Striding in once again, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlos Stanton. Shot toward right center. Springer is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees strike for a... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Called strike 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Martin Maldonado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. George Springer, the next to hit, has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Framber Valdez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. And a questionable decision here as he's tagged out near second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Now batting.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. The 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay throw, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Chopped towards first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Giancarlos Stanton now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlos Stanton. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Brad Peacock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes Springer. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And there's one down now. Standing in, Luke Voigt. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Joe Biagini gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
There's one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Two and one.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now, Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Torres has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 0 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlos Stanton. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Springer is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees retired. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Popped him up. Voit is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last.
Meanwhile, now this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's gonna get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Luke Voit, and right into the shift. Scooped up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting. Second baseman, DJ.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability to...
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Wow. This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Stepping in now, Giancarlos Stanton. Ranging back is Tucker. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now that.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Astros are down to their final out now, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
21-2 the final tally today. New York, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Greinke permitted 6 earned runs.